Alabama's favorite broker, Ecstatic. It is Friday, also known as Friday. Hope you're doing well. All is well in your world. Things are good here. They're very, very good. Okay, so I've been reviewing listings already. There's about 13 or 14, if I recall. Some interesting listings. Interesting. I saw a 4 lease on Main Street in Reform. 10 acres in Fayette. Flat, clear land, beautiful. What else do we have? Several new construction. I saw the Northport. Very interesting day. As always, I'm at the headquarters for Already Furnished. This is where the dream was birthed. I've got my little office set up here. As usual, you can see my developments. This is the one for Aliceville. As always. Just hard at work. Bedrooms. Mattresses. Every day. Oh, yeah. You know, we like to keep affordable stuff here on the floor. You can put a custom order together anytime. Pull from different companies. Got my northern facing camera, Skyview camera, the North Pickens Airport development site that I own. Beautiful sky today. It's quite stark how you have such a beautiful sky, but there's a moderate air quality report for the entire state. So cleaner air initiatives are important. And I don't know if any of you know this or not, but I have a clean air initiative company right here in West Alabama. I'm just so blessed to have so many opportunities. Farm, real estate construction, real estate sales, and furniture. It's 4 companies. It's beautiful. All right, it's 1:55. We'll get started at 2:05. Let me share the links on social. And just 1 second.
Has low fee products. I gotta remember that.
You know, they say in order to remember something, you have to forget something else. Okay, now that is a very cute haircut. That's like a little shag. I've never seen it before. Well, I mean, of course you have. It's the Rachel. Oh, is that your name? No, I mean, like your name. No, I'm Jen. My name's Jen. Right, but I just mean like this is your hair color, but that's hair on your head. This is your hair. Okay.
It was the worst when I had a schizophrenia breakdown in Washington, D.C. I was running around for 3 days. I was lost in the subway. I was scared. I envisioned crowds yelling and screaming, wanting to get me. I saw my deceased father on the platform and heard his voice. I looked for him, but I couldn't find him. The train took me to the very last stop, and a police officer tried to help me. I was really out of it, and they ended up taking me in. I wanted help. I needed help. I just wasn't getting the right treatment at first. People weren't listening to me, and that was so frustrating. I was in and out of the hospital, and I was tired. I was tired of being tired. Hearing about injections was new to me, and I wanted to try something different. Before, I was really in the dark. With my schizophrenia symptoms controlled, I was finally able to stay out of the dark.
A once-monthly injection can help delay another episode. Could a changing treatment plan make the difference?
All right, got the link shared out. Let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, number one, we're in Vance, Alabama, which is where the Mercedes plant is. This is new construction, which is the best ones to use my buyer agency. You get free furniture with your house through the commission. And, you know, it's a real savings. It's not something I make up on the back end. It's a real savings in the closing, paid from commission, which only realtors and real estate agents have the benefit of doing for their customers. So I'm proud. I'm proud of that, especially as I enter my broker career. I was just a regular realtor for about 15 years, and now I'm a licensed broker. I got my license just in March. Passed the test, sent the background, all that good stuff, and I'm super proud to be stepping up, seeing the business development that I put forth succeed is a beautiful thing. And so this is the secret dipping sauce with me. New construction, buy it with me or list it. Developers are welcome. Okay, so this one, Haven Ridge, it's a new subdivision. It is in Vance, 9054 Ivanhoe Drive. This one's 1 level, 4 bed, 3 bath. It's got Inglewood Elementary and Hillcrest High. I don't know if that's correct. Maybe somebody, you know, DHI. Yeah, it's D.R. Horton. Gabby Woodard is the seller's agent, builder's agent. 339.9. Not sure if that's the correct school zone. This one's a little bit bigger, 2,273 square feet. She's got 2 of them. Gabby Woodard. Both on Ivanhoe Drive. This one's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath. It's got a 1/4 acre lot, 0.23, 2,511 square foot. $339,900 as well. Okay, next we're in Duncanville, which is just 82 East, outside of Tuscaloosa. 14214 Bear Creek Road. Bear Creek Road is really more like Tuscaloosa to us. It just all kind of mixes with these unincorporated communities on the edges of the highways, close to the city. Just has to be annexed to have that different zip code. This one's got great location. Bear Creek Road, 1 level, 3-bed, 2.5 bath. And get this now, this one's got almost 15 acres with it. It was built in 1978, so it does need lead-based paint disclosure. 2,190 square feet, $125 per square foot. Maxwell Elementary, which is a great elementary school. Luke Williams, Keller Williams is the seller's agent. I don't know of no relation with the Williams. And so this one's only at $275. That's a bigger home, even though it's late mid-century. And then you got the 15 acres with it. If that 15 acres is in any way buildable or developable, you could sell it off, and that would be a really good opportunity. Okay, next. This is the one I saw earlier. It's rural, authentic, West Alabama rural community, Fayette, on 5th Avenue Northeast, 8.1 acres. Larry Humber, the Prater Company, he sells a lot of real estate in northern West Alabama or northwest. Flat, clear, 8.1 acres, Fayette City. Actually, it says Fayette County, $239,900. That'd be a great farm, for somebody, or any type of affordable residential real estate will work. Okay, next, we're in McCalla, 6314 Cove Lane, Carroll Cove subdivision. So very nice subdivision there. Split foyer, 3-bed, 2-bath, gorgeous home. Built in 2007, 1,832 square foot. Jason Patton, Keller Williams is the seller's agent. $350,000. Some really good deals on big, nice houses in McCalla area. It's still rural and unincorporated, so it needs development, and the homes are just better priced, especially one that somebody may have owned for 20, 30 years, and they just got that price tag down. Okay, next, development opportunity, Lake Crest. Now, Lake Crest is an authentic Westervelt Realty subdivision that they developed along with the yacht club there across the dam. There's 2 lots in Lake Crest listed today. Very few lots remaining. These are really good opportunities to have a Lake Tuscaloosa subdivision where you can just be right there at the lake, and also in city of Tuscaloosa. The schools are A-rated here. Okay, so the first one, 108 Lake Cove Drive. It's a half-acre parcel. It's got Rock Quarry, Northridge schools. $49,900 asking price. Pam Sanford, Remax Premier's the seller's agent. $50,000 for that one. Next, Lake Crest as well. 2620 Lake Crest Lane. 1 full acre lot. $44,900, so $5,000 less than the other one listed today. This one looks like it's got a little bit of an incline. You might have to take out some dirt. Darren McCausland, Advantage Realty is the seller's agent. He's been selling a lot of these lots for a particular builder. So that's an in-house listing too with Advantage. Know Darren well. 2 opportunities in Lake Crest, right there on the lake, Tuscaloosa City, just up Rice Mine. Dream Home Material. Okay, next we're in Foster's. This is another authentic West Alabama community. But this was a river community, kind of on the opposite side of West Alabama. It's on the east side of Tuscaloosa. River community, lot 8 Rivercrest. It's almost a full acre at .99. It's got Myrtlewood Elementary, another really good rural elementary school, and Sipsey Valley High School. So almost a full acre parcel. Zach Holman, Pritchett Moore is the seller's agent. It looks like there's some sort of granted easement for this property, and it's quite long. So you have to go across other people's property to get to your full acre. I'm sure there's a reason for that. Yeah, it's right there very close to the river itself. So this is almost direct riverfront. But get this, under 50,000. You know, if you're a river rat, as they say, this would be a really good opportunity to develop. Okay, next, 1311 Vineland Drive. This is in Jasper, Alabama. Another community I'm very familiar with. I had an aunt and uncle that lived there for all my life until she moved here after his passing. Okay, so Jasper, 1 level, 2 bed, 1.5 bath. It's got a half-acre parcel, .45. Built in 1994, so it's just before turn of the century. 1,036 square foot. Connor Woods, First Class Real Estate, is the seller's agent. Super affordable at $125,000. That's a very low mortgage payment. Although it's Jasper, which is not really Tuscaloosa City, where I practice, you know, of course, we are adding our pilot's license and the builder license, developing those airplane hangars in Reform, where I'm from, my hometown. So we'll be able to access these other markets, harnessing the sky, though. So we can come home for dinner. I can see my son every day. That's just kind of the plan. Okay, 315 First Street South. This is in Reform as well. Commercial office on Main Street, which, you know, Main Street Reform is kind of dead. Built in 1940. It's very old. 1,500 square feet. The interior looks okay. I mean, it really does. It's got a nice setup, front office, desk, some walls put up, a little bit of office furniture, kitchen area, central air and heat, storage. Not too shabby, especially for 90 grand if you wanted to start a new business. Jennifer Hamner, Hamner Real Estate. I'm not sure if she is related to the Hamner company owner or not. I've never met her, but Jennifer Hamner is the listing agent. $89,000 asking price. And it also says the seller would consider a 5-year lease for $875. What do you put there, though? I mean, there's no... Okay, next, we're in Cottondale. Feels like Tuscaloosa, though. 6910 Buttermilk Road, Abbey Ridge subdivision, which is just a few houses right there on Buttermilk. 1 level, 4 bed, 2 bath, half-acre parcel at .52. Woodland Forest Elementary, Bryant High School. Bryant High School is directly beside this as well. Built in 2020, so it's still relatively new. 1,836 square feet, $198 per square foot. Jonathan Branson, Keller Williams, the seller's agent. I don't believe I know him. $365,000 asking. Okay, next, Tuscaloosa City East. This is Summerfield Drive. Summerfield is one of those subdivisions that is established way back in the day. This one's 1987, but there's also new construction activity as well. A lot of the established subdivisions are getting that way. 5321 Summerfield Drive. 1 level, 3 bed, 2 bath. It's got a 1/3 of an acre lot at .33. It's built in 1987, so it's late mid-century. Just when they were starting to do the the more contemporary style with the bay windows. 2,182 square foot. It's a big home, nice size. Janeri, first class real estate, is a seller's agent. And this one is $259.9, not bad at all. Okay, 3833. Yeah, this was from yesterday. And Duncanville Circle, yeah. Okay, so that's actually it for today. New listings. Let's take a look at the solds. See what we got here. Okay, there's a few going in. Fridays are usually a little bit more. Okay, first we've got 27 Springbrook, which is southeast Tuscaloosa City. This is another 1945 year-built home, just over 1,300 square feet. Sold for $150,000 even. Seller paid about $800 in closing costs. Close date 6/14, that's today. Springbrook, which is just right there off of, turn onto 31st Street, then turn left onto Albright. Yeah, it's right off of Hargrove Road. Those roads get really weaved up in there, but it's directly off Hargrove. Hargrove or Circlewood. Yeah. Okay, so next we got some land in Northport, 9300 Tom Taylor Road. 13.7 acres, sold for $14,598 per acre, which is $200,000. Looks like there's a big valley with it. I'm sure it's great. Let me see what that. Basically, right under $15,000 a piece. Northport. I'm sure it's great. Okay, next we're in Duncanville. This is the mobile home Alice listed last month. 3610 Ward Boyd Drive in Duncanville. Mobile home. It's got 1.86 acres with it. Sold over asking at $140,575. It's about $5,500 over asking price. Says they got an FHA loan. Seller paid closing costs $7,200. So the seller paid all the closing costs on that one. $140,575, yeah. Okay, next we're in Tuscaloosa Murphy Place, which is just right here, 69 South. 7270 Red Maple Circle. It's got a nice little entrance there. 1,837 square feet, built in 2018. $136 per square foot. 2,800 seller paid closing cost. It was under contract for 17 days. On the market for 68, right under 250. Murphy Place, 69 South. Okay, next we've got home in Coker. It was on the market for 3 days, and it was asking $125. It sold for $141, which is about $16,000 more than the seller was asking. Seller paid closing costs $3,000. It's under contract for 26 days, on the market for 3, and that's directly on Highway 82 in Coker. $15,000 over asking, and it also had 3.3 acres with it. I remember this one was a good listing. FHA financing with that. Okay, next we're in Tuscaloosa City North, Lexington Downs. Lexington Downs is right there near all the action for the expansion of the River Road. All the work at the Jack Warner Bridge or the 1 Mile Bridge to Jack Warner. Rice Mine is getting an alternative route up to a more northern area to the other 2 lakes, Lake Nickel, and Lexington Downs is right there at that area. So this one's very nice. 3,700 square feet, 3.4 acres, sold for full asking, 1 day on the market, $734,900. Seller paid $2,500 in closing costs, conventional home loan. Okay, next we've got West Blocton. Residential single family, 3 bed, 2 bath. This one also has 3.2 acres with it. 2,342 square foot. Built in 1996. This one sold, it was asking $339,900, sold for $315,000, which is about $20,000 less than asking. It's a VA loan. Seller paid $4,500 in closing costs. Big Spring Circle, West Blocton. It's on the market for 40 days. Okay, next, let's see what we got here. Another FHA financing sale. $4,000 over asking. 2005 2nd Street East, Tuscaloosa City East. Very affordable at $124,000. Built in 1969. Late model, mid-century ranch style home. Just over 1,000 square feet. Under 1/5 of an acre lot. FHA financing. $4,000 seller pays. Okay, next we've got a nice one in Indian Hills, which is just right there off McFarland, near the Advantage office. 1303 Indian Hills Circle. So this one was asking $825,000. It sold for $755,000, about $70,000 off asking price. It's on the market for 170 days. This was built in 1968, so it's late mid-century, but 4,036 square feet, big ass house. No seller paid closing costs. It was under contract for 35 days. Just closed today, $755,000. Okay, this is some land in Cuba, Alabama, which is Sumter County, Wallace Road. 18 acres, sold for $3,027 per acre. $1,025 in seller paid closing costs. Cash deal. Cash is king. 53 days under contract, which is this is normal with land deals to ask for longer escrow time. I've done that many times. Okay, and Old Dominion. Did I think I may have had this one yesterday. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. So 11231 Old Dominion Drive. Oh, I think there was a new listing on Old Dominion yesterday. Monticello Estates. So this one was asking $250,000 to $220,000, $30,000 below asking. Days on market was 21. Built in 1987, 2,079 square feet. So it's a large home with 1.1 acre. Cash deal, no seller paid closing cost. Was under contract 10 days more than it was on market. $220,000. Okay, next we're in Northport, 5125 Smithfield Circle. 1 level, 3 bed, 2 bath. Built in 2015. 1,281 square feet, $189.70 per square foot. Conventional loan. Seller paid $8,000 in closing costs. It was on market for 5 days, under contract for 30. Really good sale there. $10,000 over asking price. They were asking $234,900 and they sold it for $243,000. Basically made up for those closing costs that the buyer was asking for. All right, last one for today. This one says 612 Pleasant Grove Road in Vance. 1 level, 3 bed, 2 baths. Got 2.3 acres with it. Late mid-century 1967 home, just under 1,400 square feet, so it's a smaller home, but it's got the 2.3 acres, which is always nice to have. Seller paid closing cost $1,200. It was a cash deal, 3 days on market, 16 days under contract. You love those. $180,000 sold price. They were asking $215,900, which is $35,000, $36,000 below asking. But cash is king. All those banker fees and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, there you go. There's the comps, the comps and the new listings for today. I am here. I was gonna show you guys. This is my first farming photo. I just took that Wednesday morning at my farm in North Pickens. I'm a state licensed farmer as well. My blood grandfather owns about, I don't know how many acres, but I've always wanted to do farming as well. It's kind of right here in my tangible. So we're very excited to have that clean air initiative. It sequesters carbon. It takes the carbon from like the airplanes and stuff flying over and converts it back to fresh air. And then we also are just reducing dependency on oil and wood-based products. So don't forget, new construction headquarters. You want to buy a new home? I'm actually about to print one that I sold for Rosh Coleman recently. He's a UPS truck driver, and he loves his new house. I was going to print that one and put it in a frame as well. I can sell you the new inventory, or of course, you know, I'm working on my builder license as well. But I do have a new construction company. I've had one for 5 years now. 2 or 3 different LLCs, a couple different partners. But we're here in Rockin'. I've brought 7 brand new construction houses. I've got a commercial property that has started as well, and then our first multifamily development in Aliceville, which is another rural community where I'm from. All right, so that's it for today. Happy Friday. If you need anything, come see us. We've got everything you could possibly need. Everything you could possibly need. And if you're moving, you know, that's when we can really be worth our weight. Everybody wants something new. When you either move for a lease or for a purchase, you're going to want something new. So come see us where it's the same thing. Just like combining your home and auto insurance policy saves you money, saves you time. One contact for 2 things. That's me. And I am a state licensed broker now. So looking forward to the future.